Wisconsin video incoming? You think so? Let's see, lacrosse with Wisconsin?
God, it's just something so bad.
You're actually seeing the nice Erin. The bad Erin no one wants to see. She was 13 years old. She went in her bedroom with red paint, and she painted on the entire wall an operating looking table or a morgue table and drew my body on it with my head cut off and the blood running all over the floor, and she doesn't remember doing it. And that's
yo, 10 gifted from dude, the fucking juxtaposition of like, oh yeah, my daughter drew me with red paint on the wall with my head cut off. Hey yo, 10 gifted from Elise. Thank you so much. 10 gifted on YouTube. Let's fucking go. And then 5 months from Rye on Twitch. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. Back to this.
when we had to start trying to find her.
Yeah, if you want to do bingo, you can. Yeah.
No. She's going in your chicken feed.
Hey.
No,
Aaron,
This is the house of 25-year-old Aaron Olson and 27-year-old Brennan Mickelson, a quiet-looking home
Don't fucking say it, chat. Don't say it.
It's a nightmare no one in the neighborhood could have imagined. Behind its doors is the stench of ammonia thick in the air, malnourished animals crammed into cages, and exotic creatures housed in poorly maintained...
Yeah, Asmongold. Yes, say Asmongold. That honestly, it looks like that does look like Asmongold. Wait.
Quiet-looking... This is the house of 25-year-old Aaron Olson and 27-year-old Brennan Mickelson.
Oh my god, wait, that actually does look so much like Asmongold. Wait, hold up. That does look so much like Asmongold, actually. Like his face structure and everything.
Maintain makeshift enclosures.
You live in a camper, but you go camping? I don't know, how does that work?
What begins as a routine welfare check quickly spirals into one of the most disturbing animal neglect cases investigators have ever
goody.
seen. And as the truth unravels, so will the twisted world Aaron has built, one creature at a time.
What the heck?
On the morning of Monday, June 19th,
Dude, animal hoarders are the fucking worst.
2023, at around 9:27 a.m., officers from the Sparta Police Department, accompanied by humane officers, arrive at a residence in Wisconsin. Their visit follows the issuance of a search warrant, prompted by multiple complaints raising concerns about the treatment and welfare of animals at the property.
Are those... Okay, no, that's particle effects. I thought those were flies.
But nothing prepares them for the horrifying scene that awaits inside the house and beyond its walls. Upon entering, officers...
And let me guess, they're just gonna get fined a couple $100 and that's it?
notice a strong ammonia smell that causes eye irritation. Cats of various ages are seen throughout the living room, some walking over feces on the couch. A wooden stand holds a small bowl of cat food, which appears insufficient for the number of animals present.
You have a cell phone? You want to call her?
Yeah, if I can, is that okay?
Sure. Does she have any computers here or laptops?
I don't know. She doesn't use one.
Just uses the phone?
Yeah.
Aaron's cousin, who has been living at the residence, informs officers that the homeowners, Aaron and her boyfriend Brennan, are currently away, reportedly camping. As the search deepens, investigators begin to uncover signs of far more disturbing neglect. According to reports, an ammonia concentration of 17 parts per million is considered moderately hazardous and requires immediate cleaning of cages and bedding. Just as officers begin
what would that be from?
grasp the extent of the animal's condition, Aaron calls her cousin.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's Aaron.
Piss? Cat? You know, oh, good point. Cat piss. Duh.
Sparta Police Officer Bright. It's a search warrant for, in the search warrant says neglect or mistreatment of animals, selling without a license.
While the humane officers rescue more animals.
Dude, I couldn't imagine, like, have you guys ever walked past someone in, like, say a Walmart and they just reek of cat piss? How do you, like, get that bad? You know what I mean? Like, how do you get that bad? Dude, like cat piss smells so fucking strong and gross. Like I just don't understand how people can't. I know nose blindness, but still, it's like it's so potent. You think after stepping outside, smelling fresh air, and then walking back in, you'd be like, "Oh, that stinks."
Investigators speak with Aaron's cousin to understand how long the animals have been suffering.
Here for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. What kind of things have you seen as far as care for the animals and that kind of stuff?
I mean,
Laziness? Oh, it could be laziness, could be depression, any other mental health issues. It could be a lot of things. I feel like a lot of people tend to buy animals because of the dopamine hit of getting a new animal, but then they don't take care of them. And I feel like that becomes like an addiction for people. Like these people, for example, where like, they're like, oh, so cute. I love this animal. Oh my God. Oh, I love looking at it. Oh, the dopamine. I don't care about you anymore.
as far as like the like feces cleanup and stuff like that, like it was a lot worse when I got here because there were more animals when I got here. But within the past couple of weeks, I mean, it's gotten better, but it's obviously
This is
still
better?
not where it should be.
What do you know about the rat in the back?
I had no idea about those animals. I
Okay.
didn't really go
Who's been
near
taking
them.
care of them?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
No,
Has
I
anybody
don't
been
know.
here to feed and water the animals or take care of them
Yeah.
since they've been gone on Friday?
As far as I know, her mom comes every day.
Okay. Does she feed any of the animals inside the house?
As her cousin continues to share details about her time at the residence, the investigator brings up the topic that has prompted the entire investigation this day.
Here when she got the mother dog and the puppies?
No.
Okay. Did you see them at all?
I saw the mom dog, yeah.
Okay.
Just for that last night that she had her. She was
Okay.
kind of freaking out a lot.
Is that when you did the video?
Yeah.
This
I
is
used to be a
subject
Dollar Tree manager. You were either smelling cat piss, dog musk, or straight up skunk from that small town southern weed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure at a Dollar Tree you probably see like every walk of life. I mean, Walmart or Dollar Tree is definitely like where you see it all, you know.
investigators will explore in detail later, and as the cousins begin to explain what she witnessed, Aaron calls again.
We served a search warrant, and in the process of serving the search warrant, we discovered at least one of your rats in the back there, deceased in the kennel.
Oh.
To be honest with you, I didn't go back in there, but I was told by the other agents that are here.
As the investigator asks Aaron and
What
Brennan
the
to
fuck?
arrive at the residence, the humane officers start bringing out the rescued animals.
Not the rat bed. No, I have no idea. I don't usually like go back in there yet.
She wasn't here either until last night. Supposedly, Aaron's mother is the one who's supposed to be taking care of feeding the animals.
Well, she's not
Just
doing a good
then,
job.
As Aaron's mother arrives on the scene,
Uh-oh.
she reveals unsettling details about her daughter's long-standing and deeply disturbing obsession with
Oh, so you know.
animals. The camper parked in Aaron's backyard belongs to her friends, who have been living there with their 2-year-old child while searching
Oh! No!
for a permanent home.
No!
The discoveries inside that camper, including its deplorable condition, will
No!
soon come to light.
2-year-old
For now,
in
investigators focus on gathering as much information as they can from her mother about Aaron's behavior around the animals.
I flipped on her a couple weeks ago and said, "You're not living like this anymore."
Yeah, all of us have kind of like trying to been, and I mean, of all people, like I definitely know about addiction. So I mean, yeah, it was like, Aaron, you need to understand that this is an addiction. It's
Yeah.
not about, you know, coping with your.
No, it's
because,
not.
Like her unhealthy coping mechanism is animals. Just
Yeah.
like mine was drugs.
I gave her so
Yep.
much time to.
Like I was
She
saying.
doesn't have a license.
No,
No license.
And
She's going to be charged with doing that.
yes, and
The state is.
I've tried
I've
to
talked to
prepare her for worst case scenario, and I even Brennan
And what is your thought on what is your worst case scenario on this?
that she gets charged with everything all the way back.
And that's very possible.
And that scares the hell out of me because, you know, I understand where you're coming from. But like what happened in Club, and I don't defend her, but what she did was she went to that farm where the lady had over 100 cats. She gets there, and the majority of them are sick. What does my daughter do? She takes
takes
40
them.
of the sick ones.
What? Oh no.
And it was like, what are you doing? And I didn't know she had that many.
As her mother speaks with
40?
investigators, disturbing details
40? Like, bro. 40. And they're sick.
from Aaron's childhood will later come to light. For now, the list of rescued creatures continues to grow as more animal rescue workers arrive. As Aaron works with investigators and asks that the animals—
It's so weird that someone can have an addiction to like having animals and like quote unquote wanting to take care of animals, but not actually feeling bad for not taking care of the animals, if that makes sense.
be spared. A list of rescued creatures and the poor—
Like, hell, I feel bad whenever I don't clip, you know, my dog's nails for a little bit too long. Or like the bunny's nails or something. Like something as small as that, which aren't that big of a deal. But I feel bad. Like, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm worried it'll start hurting him or something. Like something small like that. Like I feel if they're not brushed enough and like they're getting fur everywhere, I feel bad for them because like, oh, it's probably annoying for the, you know what I mean? It's like I couldn't imagine living like, I don't know. This is crazy. Do you have bunnies? Yes. I have bunnies. I have chinchillas. I have bird. I have 3 dogs. I have a cat. Fish.
Condition of the snakes begins to—
And my house looks worse than this, chat. Caught. I'm a hoarder.
surface, adding to the case against her.
We have,
Oh, no.
well, we have 7
What?
kittens, 2 adults. There's 3 more adults in the house that we can't catch. There are 2 ball pythons out there. There's no water.
You don't see the
We're super
puppers enough? The
dehydrated.
puppers don't come down here. Millie is too old, so she doesn't want to come downstairs. And Jack, I don't want him down here because he's a bitch.
I'm just kind of helping.
Yeah, you just keep them.
Sugar gliders? Nah.
Oh man.
I think, oh, that is, whoa, that's a big ass snake. What, is that the enclosure? It's just empty. You're not having, like nothing else, it's just empty?
The camper was in poor condition and noticeably worn. Officers observed garbage bags on the counter and used diapers scattered in the front
Oh,
area. In
not
the
the
back,
fish and not the axolotl.
they found a variety of fish and amphibians, along with
It's a goddamn axolotl, bro.
snakes housed in glass enclosures and fish tanks placed on countertops.
Look at that fish tank, bro. Ew.
Humane officers later contacted the Monroe County Health Department, which classified the camper as uninhabitable. It raised concerns as Aaron's friends had been living there with their 2-year-old child.
You live in a camper, but you go camping? I don't know. How does that work?
I'm not sure. Aren't you always camping?
While officers worked to secure more animals after the call, much of the property still remains unchecked. The garage is also cluttered with cages and filth,
Oh, boy.
prompting officers to document every discovery in the overall condition of the house with photographs
Oh,
for evidence,
boy.
as Aaron's mother finally sheds light on her
There's
daughter's
chickens.
mental illness.
So you're actually seeing the nice Erin. The bad Erin no one wants to see. She was 13 years old. She went in her bedroom with red paint, and she painted on the entire wall an operating looking table or a moored table,
Chad, this is why mental health care should be free.
and drew my body on it with my head cut off and the blood running all over the floor. Yeah. And she doesn't remember doing it, you know. And that's when we had to start trying to find her help.
Well,
And I
at least she
searched
tried
and
to find her
I
help.
searched, and there was no mental hospitals that would take her at her age.
Aaron
Huh? What? That 13? What? Also, Mo Diggity, thank you so much for the $50. Let me go over here. Real. Nearly lost hubs to motorcycle wreck 6 months ago. Shattered ankles and both tib first. Going over the handles. Punctured lung with broken rib. Oh my God. I was so lucky to not have a punctured lung I had internal bleeding of the spleen, which was scary, but weirdly, I luckily didn't have a punctured lung. And how rough functional life can be while hemorrhaging funds, rooting for you both in your healing. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm glad your hubs is okay. You know what was stupid? Okay, we're gonna get back to the video. You know what's stupid? When I was getting my teeth, I don't know if I mentioned this. When I was getting my teeth checked or whatever, when I was at the checkout, the lady was like talking to me about my motorcycle crash, and I was like, yeah, you know, if I didn't have my helmet, I would have died. You know, that's why I told her, I was like, yeah, because I have nerve damage on my eye, which, I mean, is that any better? It's a little bit better. My eyelid's still low. But that's probably a permanent thing. So it, you know, if I didn't have my helmet on, like I would have slammed right here and had brain damage or died or some shit. But the lady's like, oh yeah, me and my boyfriend ride motorcycles, but he thinks it's not cool to wear a helmet. So I'm like, I'm sorry? What do you mean? I was like, I explained to her, it's like, I'd be dead. Like, I don't think you understand. I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't have my helmet. And also, it wasn't my fault. It was a 17-year-old who wasn't paying attention in the road and turned into me and hit me. And she's like, yeah, I should probably talk to him about getting a helmet. Yeah. And she's like, well, you know, we have a 2-year-old and all, and, you know, it's kind of dangerous. Like, yeah. Get a fucking helmet, you idiots. Well, I don't understand why people think it's cool not to wear it. Like, I don't get it. What? You're a pussy. What? You don't want to die whenever you wreck? Fucking pussy. You don't want to die and leave your son without a dad? Pfft, fucking pussy.
Erin was secretly selling animals online.
What?
To hide this, she created multiple fake Facebook profiles using names like Octavia Marie, April Marie, and Ariana Joan. She posted online often, offering puppies and other animals for sale,
Oh,
a pattern that her
no.
mother now clearly recognizes as part of the problem.
You know what I mean? You've been counseled by multiple counties on what you should and shouldn't be doing, and it's going in one ear and out the other. But like you said, when there's an illness there, she's not
Right,
recognizing a problem.
And that's what I told him. Like, when you guys tell her this stuff, she's upset.
Yeah.
But she hears you.
Yeah.
And then I talk to her, and she's like, I know, Mom, I know. And then, like, 3 or 4 days go by, and she convinces herself
Right.
that she's helping.
Yeah.
So why are they stopping?
That's honestly most animal abuse.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, they start
Yeah.
with their heart in the right place.
Yeah.
I was like, and it just keeps.
Finally, when Erin and Brennan arrive at the scene, the details of the neglect
See, that's what sucks is like, it's hard. I get that it's an addiction, and in their mind's eye, they think that some way they're doing something good, but I don't get it, because if you cared so much about these animals and you feel like you're doing a good thing, where's your conscience? Where's your empathy for the animals? Because obviously you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's hard to care, like to feel bad about her situation when obviously she doesn't actually care.
and its history start to become clear.
I've been begging for help and no one would help me. I've been begging
Delusion
for help
and
with these
denial,
cats
yeah.
and I've been turned down multiple times. They said they wouldn't help me and now they're coming to take my animals because they wouldn't help me. I've been begging for weeks for
What
help.
happened? Because I thought you were trying to get a license or something.
I was trying to get a license, but then they came and said I needed to get rid of my animals, so I got rid of a bunch, and I've been begging for help with the feral cats that have been pooping everywhere and peeing everywhere, and no one would help me. We had planned to keep our 3 cats, and that was it. And I wasn't going to rescue anymore. I was giving up on dogs. I was giving up on everything. And now this is happening.
God, the way that she says it too sounds like a drug. I'm off the dogs, man. I'm off of it. I'm giving up on dogs, okay?
And
Hi, would I be able to contact somebody who's like what?
and
Word of Erin's treatment of animals had spread widely within the community, and while some rescue homes had initially offered help, they clearly outlined their reasons for backing out in the emails they sent to her.
Due to the number of complaints we were able to find involving you, your home, and animals in your care, we were unable to approve you for fostering. Ah. That's kind of ironic. I don't get it. Oh, you treat your animals too poorly for us to give your animal a better place to live. Huh? Does that make any sense?
As the conversation continues, Aaron finally
Or
shares
am I reading into this wrong? Like that seems so stupid. Or did she apply to be an animal foster? Is that what that is? She applied. I think she wanted to be a foster. Ah. Let me go back. Due to the number of complaints, we were able to find your home and the animals in your care. We are unable to approve you for fostering at this time. I thought it meant for them to foster. Okay. Okay, so this is me just misreading it. My bad.
backing out in the version of events from a month earlier, on May 23rd, 2023. The incident that ultimately led officers to a residence with a search warrant this day on June 19th.
And what happened with the dogs too? Because I heard something about the puppies.
They're at our friend's house. Are the puppies or?
Puppies and then a dog that was released.
So I had a lady drop off a mom and puppies. She was threatening to throw them in the woods, and I was trying to find someone to take them from us because I knew I couldn't have them, but I didn't want them dropped off in the woods. And I was trying to reach out to shelters. No shelters would help me. They just would, as soon as they heard my name, they'd hang up on me. And when I finally,
God damn, to be known that well from shelters, it was like, nope, sorry.
Were eating on their own, they were drinking on their own. The mom was aggressive towards them. She actually was aggressive towards all the animals. Like, as soon as she'd go into the room where the puppies were, she started attacking them, or she'd attack animals that would go into the room. And I was like, okay, this is enough. The puppies need to go to a home. So I rehomed them. And one of the puppies that my friend has right now is doing fantastic. He's eating on his own, he's playing, he's drinking, he's doing great.
There's one part of the story that Aaron never brings up. Back on May 23rd, 2019, officers received a tip that she had posted images of a litter of puppies on Craigslist, attempting to sell them without a valid seller's license. She ultimately sold all 6 puppies to 2 separate buyers, making approximately $600 from the transaction. When an officer visited her home on June 5th, Aaron clearly denied ever having the puppies. But when the buyers were contacted and asked to return the animals to the state's care, each one confirmed that Aaron was the seller. But in the state in which Aaron and Brennan had turned in the mother dog, Junebug, after the sale, was nothing short of sick.
She was puking and pooping everywhere.
Bro.
And I was scared that she was going to need surgery.
Don't tell me what I think you're going to tell me.
Aaron and Brennan then asked a friend to contact authorities and report Junebug as a stray, even though they knew
what? Are you fucking serious?
Wasn't. A later veterinary report would reveal that Junebug was suffering from severe parasitic and digestive infections, was
what a surprise!
dangerously underweight, and required immediate medical attention. Brennan, however, has a perfectly clear explanation for the entire issue.
People contact her. I don't want to mix it all up, but she just got a minor from that girl. And the cat, to be honest, I don't even remember. Like I said, she does most of. People contact her.
Poor guy's just a passenger.
Asking
Still
for help.
Still through her accounts on Facebook. Do you ever contact anybody through your phone?
No.
It's always her?
Pretty much.
What do you think is the biggest problem with this? 'Cause, I mean, this is the second time now that I come out here. Do you think she just has a big heart for animals, or?
Bullshit. No, she does not. No, don't, and I do. Oh, she fucking doesn't. If she had a big heart for animals, she'd actually take care of them.
I do. She has a big heart, but she also can, I don't want to say overdo it, but she just does too much at a time. And then, because it's like, if I say no, she gets depressed, and it's hard to watch her be depressed, and I want to...
Now, as the weight of her actions finally begins to take form, Erin breaks down.
I know, I'm sorry. It's one of them things you had to learn the hard way, and we'll figure it out. You just don't give up, okay?
No, Mom. Give up. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. No, don't say don't give up. Give up. Give up on the animals.
No. She's going into your chicken cage.
Hey.
No,
Aaron.
As the search wraps up, investigators
What is
are
she
continuing
doing?
to process everything they've found. As Erin and
Was
Brennan
she trying to like yoink a chicken or
are
something?
taken into custody, the extent of their actions involving the animals becomes increasingly clear.
Either of you have anything in your pockets? I'm just
No,
gonna ask
I
you now.
don't
I'm
have
still gonna.
Feel like she cares, but then realizes how much money and time that takes, but instead of fighting her impulse thoughts, she chose to neglect them. Here's my problem. I love animals. I care about animals a lot. Right? If I see, let's say I started, getting a bunch of animals. Like, I have a bunch of animals, but more. If my animals looked like those animals, like if they were treated like that and almost dying, and you lived in a situation like that, how could I would not be able to live with myself. If I do care about it, that's the thing. I care about animals. If I was in that situation, that would fucking eat me alive. And I would do everything in my power to either, first of all, stop buying animals because I know it's harming the animals, because I would think of the animal before myself, or I just figure out a way to either get rid of them or find a better method to take care of them without using a lot of money. Like, there's options. She doesn't care about the animals. Like, she either cares about the dopamine that the animal gives her. I feel like she cares about herself more than anything in this situation, because obviously she doesn't care about her boyfriend, and obviously she doesn't care about the animals. She just cares that she's getting that dopamine rush and that she wants to look like she's a good person by doing all these kind things for the animals. And a lot of times she ends up selling them anyway, so it could be the money too. It's a lot of different things. It's an addiction,
Patch down real quick. So go with you first. I'm just gonna cuff in the front like we said.
Yep.
So it's gonna be right about there.
Okay. Can I pull just for a second so I can?
You can move around.
Okay.
Yep.
I just wanted to know how they felt.
We'll get you in right here, and then I'm gonna reach in and buckle you in, and then once that's done, I'll get Brendan in. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of having 10 kids and then not taking care of them at all, and then neglecting them, and then being like, well, I just love kids so much. I just kept wanting to have more because I love them so much. You know what I mean? It's like the same thing.
All right, Brandon. You just have the warrant in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. You mind if I just pat you down real quick? The same thing, just gonna buckle you in front. And then we'll go to the other side over here. And I appreciate you guys working with us. Cooperation does go a long way, like I said. So you guys can sit right there. I can turn the air up because I know it's probably a little hot back here. I tried to turn up the air up earlier, but I'll do it again, okay? Just get some.
Erin was charged with misdemeanor intentionally mistreating animals, ×7.
All right, chat, let's guess. I'll say $2,000 fine. No jail time, no probation. And then she'll get like some bullshit that says she can't own a certain amount of animals.
Improper animal shelter sanitation, ×20. Intentionally abandon animal. Operate dog sales without a license, resisting obstructing an officer, and bail jumping ×2. She was eventually released on a $2,500
Oh shit! Yo!
signature bond with conditions of no custody, care, ownership, or possession of animals.
Dude, I'm so fucking good, bro. I'm so good. Oh my God.
Livestock, fish, and amphibians with the exception of a service dog. While out on bond, she was
Damn.
arrested twice for misdemeanor bail jumping. In September 2024, Aaron Olson was found guilty after pleading no contest to 5 counts of intentionally mistreating animals. The remaining charges, over 20 other violations, were dismissed but read in. Brennan was charged with misdemeanor, improper animal shelter sanitation, times 17.
Man, that does suck that, like, I don't know if this dude is telling this truth, but it seemed like it because it seemed like he was kind of, you know, no offense, a pushover. So I think he just kind of did whatever his girlfriend or wife wanted him to, just to make her happy, even if he knew it was very detrimental to their life and her well-being. But yeah, I mean,
intentionally abandoned animal, and resisting obstructing an officer.
Yeah,
he was released on a $2,000 signature bond under the
I got that one right.
Same conditions as Aaron, but was also later arrested for bail jumping. In July 2024, he was found guilty after pleading no contest to 3 counts of improper shelter sanitation and resisting an officer. Remaining charges were dismissed. Ultimately, Aaron was sentenced to 2 years of probation in order to pay nearly $2,400 for veterinary care costs. If she completes probation successfully, her record may be expunged. Brennan was placed on a 24-month diversion program with a required 25 hours of community service.
What's a diversion program?
Charges may also be dismissed if he completes the program. And before you go, I noticed nearly
Chat, what's a diversion program? Well, I mean, that was as good as you're going to get for animal abuse.